My baby girl is helping us check out at a hotel. Dr. Brian King here, and I'm in Victorville, California. We're gonna do a comedy show tonight. We're doing a tour with my buddy Brian Crow, who's a comedian that I've known for a long time.
My name is Brian Crow, and for those of you with dyslexia, that's crying bro.
We're gonna have a lot of fun, so we're gonna show you some of that in this episode.
This man is a very funny man. He's got books on sale, so you know if you need some education, he's got what you need. Give it up for the very funny, the very talented Brian King.
Hey, give it up for the comedians you saw so far today. Brian Crow up here struggling, losing hair as during his set. I'll be honest with you, this is fantastic. I love shows like this where you get to like have a little intimate moment with just a few people, you know. So much better than like selling out stadiums and making tons of money and banging lots of chicks and being famous. It's so much better than all that success. People are like, hey man, you let success get to your head. I'm like, no, I haven't. Hey baby, where are we?
We're at a bank. What's the name of this town again? Victorville, California.
Actually, technically, we're in Hesperia,
Hesperia, yeah,
which sounds a lot like hysteria.
Yeah.
And if you look around, you can see why. Yes.
Yeah, so we're here in Victorville. Last night we had a comedy show. It was the first of a series of shows I have lined up with my good buddy Brian Crow. We're calling it the Brian's Tour. It's two middle-aged men with killer hair that date women that are way too young for them. Brian, how's it going?
I don't know which one I should drink first. I just know that I want to have flaming diarrhea. So I thought this would be a good place to start. Why are the people at the next table looking at me funny? I'm okay. That's why they took off the straitjacket. Now leave me alone.
Brian, what did you think of the show last night?
I had a really good time. That's one of the best times that I've had at a Holiday Inn since about 1985, and we won't discuss that because that's been expunged.
So I should say something about Brian Crow. He's not just a very funny comedian; he's also like a rock star, and you can tell by the hair and the skin
and the attitude problem.
Yeah.
I am a musician, and a damn good one at that.
Yeah, what's the name of your band? Just in case we put this in the video.
Castle Black.
Because I don't get a chance to tour with my friends very often, but you and I have been friends for a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, we met in the Bay Area doing comedy, like a long time ago. So it's been good. So basically, you know, the moral of this story is, folks, if you want to do a comedy tour, first of all, you got to be named Brian. Second of all, you got to meet me like 10 years ago. That's pretty much it. The Brian Tour.
When Brian's attacked.
That's right.
My father used to touch me in a really odd way. He would hug me, which was so unusual because the rest of my friends were all being abused.
So I've known Brian Crow for a long time, and we've never toured together. This is our first tour. It's a small tour, it's a short tour. It's really only 4 shows, really. We got the one in Victorville, one in Vegas tonight, and then 2 in Phoenix. And Brian had some t-shirts printed because he's a rock star, and that's what rock stars do. But we only got 4 shows, and I want him to sell all his shirts, so I thought it would be kind of neat if I helped him out a little bit, and we posted something on social media so he can kind of sell additional shirts. Brian, what do you think, man? Are we good?
I don't know if we're good, but we're certainly mediocre.
So I got my friend Courtney, who's a local model here in Las Vegas, and she's gonna do the honors to wear Brian's shirt for us. Courtney, how's it going?
Pretty good. I'm gonna actually go put it on.
Oh, you're gonna put the, I'm trying to use it over here.
Oh, it's fine. It's closer.
Work it, darling. The camera loves you.
By the way, where the hell is my medication?
Thank you, Courtney, so much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm just merely talking about me and my mental disposition.
So it's night 2 of our little mini tour here. I'm in Las Vegas, Nevada. Unfortunately, this bar that we're performing in tonight does not allow babies. It's Nevada. They allow prostitution and weed smoking, but no babies in bars. Anyway, so because no babies allowed, Sarah and Alyssa aren't able to join me tonight, which means I'm flying solo. I don't know how I feel about that, but the show must go on.
All right, guys, I'm going to bring you a headliner now. This gentleman, he has been very, very hardworking. Last time I saw him personally, when I was physically in his presence, he had long hair, and he was out and about because his book was being published. He's been touring the country, spreading the good word with the Laughing Cure. Guys, put your hands together for Dr. Brian King, everybody!
So we're here in Mesa, Arizona, which is part of Metro Phoenix. We left Vegas yesterday, drove all the way down to Phoenix. We're here for this show that we're about to do. And here's the thing, I have a lot of friends actually that live in the Phoenix area, and a lot of people I haven't seen in a long time. And we've got 2 days here, and I'm really just hoping to see some of those people because it's not like we can make it around and go to everybody's house. So having a central location like a comedy show, it's a nice way to reconnect with people. And so far, I've gotten word from 4 people I know locally in Phoenix that they can't make it, which I'm kind of bummed about. They've been asking me. People say, hey, when you coming to town? I'm in town. I gave you notice. We're here. And this is something Sarah and I talk about quite a bit on a regular basis, is that you have to take advantage of opportunities when you get them. You know, especially when it comes to connecting with other people. The other thing that's got me a little bummed out is that the owner of the nightclub messaged me earlier and said that we don't have any pre-sold tickets. Regardless of the money issue, having no pre-sold tickets means that I really need those friends to be sitting in my comedy show. You know, comedy isn't like music. It isn't like movies. If there's no audience, there's no comedy. So a little context, we have now been on the road with Brian Crow for like almost a week.
Almost a week, that's right, yes. Are you kidding me? It's been wonderful. I've been having the time of my life. The whole thing was, I mean, I knew right up front the whole thing was going to be sort of this odd, weird adventure of going through interesting, weird places and finding strange new people to make laugh and hopefully offend them a little bit. So, yeah, no, I mean, you know, going to Victorville, and I've actually gotten to see a bunch of people that I haven't seen for ages. But it's all just a goddamn good time. And it sure beats the hell out of sitting at a desk behind a phone going, I'm sorry I'm bothering you, but I have some junk that I can sell you. Because I do so much of when it comes to doing stand-up, I do a lot of it in either San Francisco or Los Angeles. And so the whole thing of actually taking it outside of really what is sort of that bubble and seeing what that's like elsewhere has been it's been really great and rewarding. The fact that you guys were there, who cares?
You're welcome.
No, of course hanging with you guys. I mean, to me that's actually the icing on the cake, and the cherry on top of the icing on the cake is that little lady right there.
Yeah.